Miss Mimosa?
Yes.
Hi, I'm Caleb. I'm the student physical therapist. I'll be working with you today.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm fine, I guess.
Okay. Well, we're going to talk a little bit, this evaluation process, just to kind of give you an explanation of how this works. We'll start out, like I said, just talking. We'll try to figure out what you have going on, what we can do to get you better. After that, we'll kind of do some more hands-on testing. We'll see how you move, check kind of your muscles and how strong those are. So that whole process should take about 45 minutes to an hour. Is that okay? Okay, great. So as we talk, I am going to take some notes just so I don't forget anything. So if I'm writing a little slow, just bear with me, okay? Let's start off. I just want to confirm your birthday. So can you let me know what's your birthday or how old are you?
I'm 29.
Okay. And is your name spelled right here at the top of the page?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good. So what do you do for work?
I work at a telemarketing company. Basically, I just answer people's phone calls, and it's annoying, but
Okay.
yeah.
So you do that. Are you sitting at a desk most of the day to do that?
Yeah.
Okay. So about how long on an average day? How long would you say you're sitting down?
I guess about 8 hours or
Okay.
something like that. Yeah.
So most of the day.
Yeah.
Okay. So what about fun stuff? What do you do for exercise?
I love Krav Maga, and it's just my passion, and it just helps me get my anger out and stuff. Ever since I hurt myself, I haven't been able to do it, and it just makes me so mad. But
I understand that can be frustrating when you're not able to do what you want to do. So Krav Maga, I'm not too familiar with that. What all do you do for that?
So basically, it's like a form of martial arts, and it's just like a lot of punching and kicking and stuff. But haven't been able to do it since I hurt myself. So
Okay. Well, I get that's frustrating. So it sounds like it's pretty physically involved. Okay.
Yeah.
So getting to why you're here, on the paperwork that you filled out in the lobby, you kind of drew that your pain was on the back of your leg, kind of right in the middle.
Yeah.
Does that sound about right?
Hamstring. Yeah.
Okay. So do you have pain anywhere else in your leg? Okay. And then, how would you describe that pain?
Just it's aching all the time though, and it just makes me so mad. And it's just but when I try to get up, I feel this sharp pain just from the top of my hamstring just goes down. It just hurts.
So you said a sharp pain when you stand up.
Yeah.
And it goes down. How far down your leg does it go?
It's just to behind my knee, basically right here. So.
Okay. So just kind of from your rear to your knee.
Yeah.
Okay, and it stops at your knee.
Yeah.
Okay. So I kind of have drawn what we've talked about with your pain. Does that look like a pretty good indication of your pain? Yeah. Okay, good. So with that, just want to clarify, you said it's kind of always aching. On a scale from 0 to 10, with 0 being no pain at all and 10 being the worst pain that you've ever felt, how would you say it is right now while we're talking?
It's like a 6.
Like a 6?
Yeah.
Okay. And then what about at its worst?
It's like a 12.
A 12.
Yeah.
So it's pretty intense.
Yeah.
So worse than any pain that you've ever felt before?
Yeah.
Okay. So,
10 doesn't cut it.
Okay. So past the 10?
Yeah.
Okay. And then what about at its best?
It's like a 4.
A 4?
Yeah.
So it's always kind of there. It doesn't ever really go away?
Yeah. It's aches all the time.
Okay. So you don't have any time where you have no pain at all?
Yeah. Never. It's just always hurting.
Okay. So when you get to that 12 out of 10 pain, what are you typically doing that causes your pain to get that bad?
It's just if I have to get up or if I have to go up the stairs in my apartment. I live on the 2nd floor, and it's just it hurts with every freaking step, and it just hurts so bad.
So stairs are challenging for
Yeah.
you to, pretty painful to go upstairs to your home?
Yeah.
Okay. So you said when you get up and have to walk, how long do you usually walk for that pain to get to a 12?
It just takes like literally 2 seconds. As soon as I get up, I just feel that pain, and like every step I take, I feel that sharp pain.
So as soon as you get up, it's immediately you get to a 12. Okay. And what about when it is at that 12? What are some things that you do to make your pain feel better?
Just like, like using ice and stuff, like propping it up, things like that. Like just kind of relaxing,
Okay. So when you prop it up or when you ice, how long do you usually do that before your pain gets a little more manageable?
I do it when I'm gonna watch my like Netflix shows and stuff. Like it takes like 5 minutes. Like,
Okay. So
it
you're
starts feeling a bit better.
okay. So you're able to get some relief pretty quickly once you prop it up.
Yeah.
Okay. And I just want to get an idea of how your pain is throughout the day. So first thing in the morning when you first wake up, how does your leg feel?
Just like aching already. Like just can't catch a break.
So as soon as you wake up, it's already bothering you?
Yeah.
Okay. So how would you rate your pain on that same 0 to 10 scale in the morning when you first wake up?
That's like when it's like kind of like a 4,
Okay.
It's just still hurts though.
Okay. And so as you go throughout the day, how long does it usually take for that pain to start to get worse?
Just like basically anytime I have to get up at work or something, which I guess I don't do it a lot at work, but I mean, anytime I get up.
Okay. So you said getting up. I don't know, you mentioned earlier when you have to walk at work, that really bothers it as well. Okay. And what about in the evening? So when you get home from work, how does your leg usually feel in the afternoons or in the evenings?
It's just, after I get up the stairs and stuff to my apartment, it's hurting pretty bad. So, and after a long day, it's just aching. So,
okay. So is that usually when you watch your shows and you prop it up?
Yeah, that's when I turn on my vampire shows and stuff, and I just, since I can't do Krav Maga anymore.
Right. That's kind of how you relax now. I understand that. Can still be frustrating if you have to change that routine.
Yeah, because I love Krav Maga.
So what about at night when you're asleep? Does your pain ever get so intense that it wakes you up? Okay, that's good. Good. And then I just want to talk a little bit about some of the forms that you filled out in the lobby.
Okay.
I saw that you circled that you had a prior surgery.
Yeah, so basically, like 4 years ago or something, like I got really mad and I basically punched a hole through a wall. I just messed up my hand, and it's just like I got surgery and stuff, but like it doesn't feel better. And I went to an OT and I had no idea what they were doing, and it's just it still hurts. Like it just makes me so mad.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry that you had that experience with occupational therapy. What we do here, we really want it to be a collaborative effort. So we definitely want you to be involved in your process. It is your leg. So if there's anything that we do that you have questions about, or if you wonder why we're doing a particular thing, I would encourage you to ask me. Like I said, we really want you to be involved. So feel free to ask me anytime if there's something you're not sure about or uncomfortable with, okay?
I just really want an MRI and a massage. But apparently my doctor said I have to come see you for that because she didn't know what she's doing. So
your doctor said that she wants you to try an MRI? Or wants you to try PT before you get an MRI?
Yeah, for some reason, which I don't get it. But
okay. Well, and I think that there's probably some things that we're going to be able to do in physical therapy that can help that leg pain. I know MRIs can be pretty expensive, so we can talk a little bit more about that as we go along. Okay.
Yeah.
So getting back to some of the paperwork that you filled out, I saw that you listed you take benzodiazepine, you took Lithobin, and you also take Mobic. Is that Mobic? Do you take the Mobic for pain?
Yeah, just like basically I take that when just hurting really bad, like just after I get up the stairs and stuff. It just hurts so bad. So I just take it then really. And then the other stuff, like I just take it whenever I get mad. So I have like bipolar and stuff, and when I get really, really mad, I just take maybe like one or whatever.
Okay. So, other than the moment, those other two, you don't take those all the time, just as you need them.
Yeah, just when I get like really mad.
Okay. And then I think last thing, so you said you don't smoke. That's great. And I saw you put that you have 5 drinks per week. Is that throughout the week usually?
Yeah, I just like I like to have a drink like basically every time I come home from work, just watch my vampire shows and stuff. So like a glass of wine, you know.
Okay. Well, I think that's a great way to kind of relax at the end of the day.
Yeah.
I think that's awesome. So I also saw that you said you went to the doctor. You had X-rays done, and the doctor said that the bones looked good.
Yeah, but
Okay.
she didn't know what she was doing though. Like, she wouldn't even let me get MRI, so it's frustrating.
And like I said, I think hopefully through physical therapy we can do some things to help your pain. An MRI, like I said, that those can be quite expensive.
Yeah.
So I think if we can do some things to help that and avoid having to pay for one of those, that could be a good thing. So as we go along, I think we can talk more about an MRI if that's still something that you feel like you want to do further on down the road. Would that be okay?
Yeah.
Okay. So do you take any other medications than the ones that we've already talked about? Those, okay. So getting back to your pain for just a little bit, how'd your pain start?
So basically, about a week ago, like my stupid nephew made me mad and just like tried to kick him basically, and it's just like then I felt like a really sharp pain in my hamstring, you know. So ever since then, it's been hurting.
Do you and your nephew argue like that often?
No, it's just like a family get together, so I don't really see him all the time.
Okay, just kind of a heated argument.
He's just annoying.
So when you went to kick, did you feel that pain right then?
Yeah.
You knew something wasn't right?
Yeah, and ever since then, it's hurting.
Okay. Has it gotten any worse since then? Okay, stayed about the same? Okay. Have you ever felt any pain like that in your leg before? Okay. This is a new sensation for you? So one last thing I wanted to talk about with these the forms that you filled out. We do ask you to list some things, some activities that you have difficulty doing. I know we already talked about, you mentioned you have some pain going up and downstairs to your apartment, and then you said that you're not able to kick. I guess so that really makes you pretty unable to do Krav Maga.
Yeah, I want to get back to that, like really bad.
Okay, I think that's a great goal and definitely something that we can work towards as we go through this process. And I know we kind of already talked about the MRI. What other goals would you like to get out of physical therapy?
Basically, I just really want to get back to my Krav Maga. Like, that's just how I take out my anger and stuff, you know? So I just don't want to hurt anymore.
Okay.
So
decrease that pain and just get back to what you like doing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I think those are 2 things we can definitely work towards. So that'll be kind of the end of this portion of the evaluation. Before we move on, I just wanted to ask, do you have any questions for me or anything that you're concerned about what we've talked about so far?
Nope.
Okay. So if you're ready, then we're going to go ahead and move on to the next part of the evaluation.
Yep.